Welcome to the next installment of Randy Taste Things, right here on the hottest channel on YouTube, Randy and Dave's Place. I hope you've already clicked all those beautiful fancy buttons that are on the screen. Subscribe, like, follow, get yourself some alerts. That's what we need, alerts and followers and people. I have stuff to say today. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm going to make a concoction here that I've already named the Sweeney because it's sweet, a little spicy, and liberals probably couldn't handle it. And that's what I'm going with. But we'll get into that in just a second. We're actually going to start off on a tangent. Listen here. We all know the classic film, 1980s karate film, Bloodsport, supposedly based on real life events of Frank Dukes. Got to do some homework on that guy. Pretty sure after what we found out today in our little homework dive, I'm pretty sure the whole thing was a lie. I'm pretty sure he knows some form of karate, but other than that, I think the whole thing's made up. He's got some good stories, I can tell you that. I mean, he has crowned himself the righteous leader of the Golden Monkey Ninjetti schools and the South Jumanji praying mantises and all this stuff. And I'm just saying, I don't think he has a rightful ownership of any of that. I think he's just a guy who learned karate apparently from watching people learn karate in dark alleys. It sounds suspicious to me. That's all I'm saying. But hey, look him up. Frank Dukes. There's videos. There's all kinds of videos. I'm sure there's lots of reading material out there. It's quite impressive that he made up all of this and then somehow also got Jean-Claude Van Damme to play him in a movie. Well, I'm sure he didn't do that. But he convinced somebody that his life was worthy of making a movie, and then Jean-Claude Van Damme played him in the movie. So there's that. I still love the movie. It's fantastic. There's a lot of people getting kicked in the face. And I like that because I'm a man. And that's what we like, action movies where people get kicked in the face. None of this hoity-toity, transsexual marriages and whatnot over there on the Hallmark Channel, whatever they got going on. We ain't got time for that. Anyway, I'm going to make a concoction today involving Old Smoky Mango Habanero Whiskey, which if you haven't tried before, do it. I do prefer it in the freezer. It's really delicious. Mango sweetness up front, habanero heat in the back end. With some Jim Beam pineapple because people keep telling me it's delicious. And then I'm going to add some Sprite with tea because tea is great. And if you don't like tea, you're probably a communist or a Yankee. Either way, you probably can't handle this drink. But I'm making it today, right now. We need some ice, which I happen to have. Right here. Nailed it. This is really going well. We got ice. There's also ice other places. Not important. All right, we're going to start with some Old Smoky Mango Habanero. And we're going to measurings for losers, so we don't do that here. I watched Tim the Toolman Taylor when I was growing up, and he didn't measure nothing. So how about that? And everything worked out just fine for him, for the most part. Jim Beam pineapple. Also, I'm going to taste a little bit of Jim Beam pineapple by itself because I've never had it. Actually, I don't hate it. It's weird, but I don't hate it. Sprite with tea. Just like that. Then, we're going to, this pretty much is a train wreck up here. Let's stir, because we're fancy. Voila, we have a Sweeney. That's right, folks. That's what we're going with, the Sweeney. It looks good. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a fantastic combo. 10 out of 10. Everybody get to making Sweeney's. Let's make it a thing. Let's go. Mango habanero whiskey, pineapple whiskey, Sprite with tea. And I suppose you could just use Sprite without the tea in it. But anyway, fantastic. Do this. Drink it all the time. What else was I going to say today? I don't know. I felt like I had more information. Definitely look up Frank Dukes, though. I think you'll be fascinated by this whole thing. The deceitful tales of ninja training. Who knew? Who knew? Yeah. Also, while we're still on this deal, leave Sydney Sweeney alone. I know I've mentioned this already, but what is your problem, people? Good grief. Now we got Howard Stern out here talking crazy. I don't want to hear anything from Howard Stern. We all know he made a career out of nothing but debauchery and nonsense, and now he wants to be some moral compass in the world. I don't think so, Howard. We're not having it. We're glad your show is going to get canceled. We don't like you anyway, Howard. So how about that? Anyway, get you some of all this right here, Sweeney. It's fantastic, really. You do taste the pineapple. That heat comes right out there. You get all that mango, fizziness from the Sprite. It's all fantastic. Get in there, get you some. It's Big Randy approved. Do it. And I just made it up right now because I've never had this in my life until right now. It was great. But yeah, there's that. I think that's all I got for today, for this episode. Anyway, as usual, let's do some good things. Adopt some kittens and puppies and donate to children's hospitals and charities. As always, size matters, and so does the gravy on your biscuits. Boom, I am out.